to your beginning of the month August reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. I know anyone new to my channel, welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you in the beginning of August. Okay. Straight into your energy. This is what you're thinking and feeling. Okay, I have the Hierophant coming out. Okay. Keeping that belief system, keeping that faith. Maybe within a relationship of whichever relationship, could be love, family, just the belief system itself. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify on the Hierophant for you. Okay, that's why the Hierophant is here, please. For Capricorn. Okay, we have the Balance card coming out. Keeping yourself balanced. Okay. Keeping yourself balanced within your faith, within your relationship. Maybe it's the balance between what your belief system is within the relationship to what's going on around you, right? So the overall card is going to be balanced. That is going to clarify the whole reading for you as well. So getting straight into the present energy to figure out why the Hierophant is here. Why are you keeping belief? Why are you thinking about that? Fulfillment of wishes in reverse and spiritual union in reverse. So it is telling us that the spiritual union is definitely going on the relationship area and keeping the faith within a relationship. Relationship doesn't look like it's doing very well, being upside down. Okay, so in the near past, we have Crown Chakra in reverse as well, saying, I don't know. And in the near future, how can this play out for Capricorn in the near future? Memories of love. Mental conflict. So it's going to keep you in a little bit of mental conflict of what's going on within this relationship. Okay, so moved my whole board there. Okay, going straight over here to the Crown Chakra in the near past over here. This is how you got to the ideas of what you were thinking and feeling with the Hierophant. Okay, so King of Pentacles could be dealing with an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, or it could just be yourself saying, I don't know. Maybe you don't know about this relationship. You don't know just literally about where you're going, what's going on. Losing your patience, not keeping the patience. Your patience is about done. Feeling like it's not going the way you want it to go. You might have been waiting for the perfect timing and saying, you know, I don't know when the perfect timing for this to come around is. But I'm really losing patience over here. And I feel like it's losing patience within this, I believe it's a person. It could be a thing, it could be a job. But however it is, it's almost like maybe you're even losing a little bit of faith within this relationship. Having the spiritual union here really makes me, you know, it could be a family member. It doesn't have to be 100% love. Having patience. You're losing that patience because you really want to have the Ace of Wands. You really want this to take the action that you want it to take, but it feels like it's going nowhere. Okay, so it's almost like you have asserted all the energy within this. You've given everything, but it's not going where it needs to be. It's like, I'm waiting for this. Maybe you're even holding out an olive branch to this person and they're not receiving it the way you want them to receive it. Maybe you're even apologizing to them and saying, you know what, I want this to go this way, but you're not taking My apologies. Every action that I put towards this is moving nowhere. And like I said, your patience level is just very, it's upside down. So you're just really losing that patience. It's moving nowhere. Yeah, Six of Swords. So it's definitely Spirit is letting us know, yeah, losing your patience, thinking it's not the right timing for them to accept your Ace of Wands, putting all this energy into it for it to move nowhere. If anything, with the Six of Swords upside down, it might even be moving backwards. You might even feel like not only is it not going forwards, it feels like it might even be going backwards, completely stalled or moving backwards. But no matter what, it is definitely unbalanced. It's also a card of unbalance. And it definitely has a delay or an unwillingness to want to move the way you want it to move. Okay, so yeah, everything that you've given up for this, whether it's time, energy, thinking everything, it just feels like it's been delayed. And with the Six of Swords, it's almost like, I feel like you want to give up, but maybe something deep down inside you, this is where that faith is coming in. You're saying, I want to give up, but I have to keep faith that this will go the way I want it to go. So you're really trying to hold on to that belief and that faith that everything's going to be okay. Five of Wands with the Five of Pentacles there. That's it right there. Fighting for it to be okay. Fighting for it to keep moving. Fighting for it. You just keep fighting. So that's how you got to the Hierophant over there. You're just saying, I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm trying to keep the faith that everything's going to be okay. So in the present, over here with the fulfillment of wishes upside down, you're saying, I'm still keeping my belief system. I'm still having the faith that this relationship is going to move forward. I know that my fulfillment of wishes is upside down and they're not where they're supposed to be. Messages coming in. Messages coming in, or are you really trying to build the platform up? Right? Whether it's in a job, with the relationship of coworkers, however this is. But definitely feels like you're aiming high for this. Keeping that belief system and aiming high. Even though it's delayed and it's not going the way you want it to do, want it to be, you're still aiming high, hopeful. Yeah, determined. Wow, determined with the Hangman over here. Determined to get that fulfillment of wishes. Yeah, Ace of Cups, that's the same card. It's the same card. Fulfillment of wishes and fulfillment of wishes. So yeah, you're determined and aiming high to get those, that fulfillment of wishes. Oops. Yeah, definitely. Definitely wanting your cups overflowed. Definitely wanting what you want. Working and aiming high for it. The spiritual union over here, this could be dealing with friends, family, loved ones, co-workers, anybody. And you're really, you might even be text messaging them, letting them understand how determined you are to make this work. With the Wheel of Fortune coming out, yes, telling them, I want the cycles to change. I don't want this just hanging around anymore. I would like the cycles to change, please, within this relationship. Oh, yeah. Very determined and overbearing. You're really letting them know. For others of you, you're not, it might not be messages. Like I said, it could just be really aiming high and really determined to get in there and really change these cycles within this relationship. You're like not going to let this go. You're like, it's going to go the way I want it to go. It almost feels like you're kind of forcing the issue with the Knight of Swords because you're coming in so fast. Trying to make those new cycles come. Trying to do everything within yourself to make everything go the way you want it to go. Ten of Wands, overwhelming. Yes, it's because it's so overwhelming. You just want it to just change. Please change. And it could even be overwhelming you because you're putting in so much effort to make it change. Cap, you're really working hard on that. Keeping yourself emotionally balanced. You could be dealing with this is my Cancer card. It could be a Cancer, but yet it could also be a Scorpio or a Pisces. but you're really coming in, and you also could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. I got Sag, and like I said, an earth sign as well, like yourself. So pretty much everybody's on the table over here. I do have Pisces, though, and Cancer. So I do have a lot of water. But definitely, yeah, definitely trying to keep yourself emotionally balanced. It's really about balance, because here's another balance card. Balance, balance. Like I said, this overall reading here is of balance. So this whole story is keeping balance. And I think the whole thing is because over here you were losing patience, thinking that it's not going to go the way you wanted to, and it got you off balance. And then over here you're overbearing right now, and you're really trying to push this to move and really aiming high for it to go. And then with the Queen of Cups over here, you're trying to keep emotionally balanced. So definitely trying to keep yourself balanced. I really do see the balance here. And it could also be, you know, the balance in your faith. So maybe your faith is a little wibbly wobbly. You're really trying to keep that faith, but you're really also trying to keep it balanced, because you're trying to say, oh, I really have to really go for the gusto. Keep faith that this is all going to work. But then there's areas over here I can see where it's like, I'm fighting for it to be okay, which can actually, then it's overwhelming. So then maybe that faith is like, maybe it's not going to go. So maybe you have some wishy-washy feelings, giving up on faith, right? But overall, it's good because your Hierophant is right side up. So it's telling you no matter what, you have a great faith going. I just feel like every now and again, because I feel like they kind of push back on you, especially over here in the past, they really kind of push back on you, and that kind of makes you lose a little bit of faith, and that keeps you imbalanced. You have the memories of the love coming up with the King of Wands. Could be dealing with that's my Sagittarius card again, so we have Sag here twice. Memories of love is just reminding you in the near future over here that you're going to start thinking about the things that you and this person have done. It's also showing energy of you taking still the action to work hard towards this. I really believe you're working towards this no matter what, because you have those memories of love. You want it to be the way you want it to be. So you're still fighting. Yeah, for the Four of Wands, the passion, still fighting for that passion. Still taking action, still using the integrity and the passion towards this person. And also maybe even memories of love of this person and the way that they used to give you so much passion. But no matter what, it just feels like you're really still diving deep to try to get this person to come close to you. Still waiting. A lot of action going on with this reading. Eight of Swords, not realizing how much in your head you are. There's that mental conflict. Trying to realize that all the memories that you do have, and trying to get away from that mental conflict. Trying to have the realizations that I need to take off this blindfold and realize what's really going on. With the mental conflict over here, it's like they try to keep you there. Now you have the world upside down, so you're trying to bring an ending, definitely trying to bring an ending to the mental conflict that they have put you in, but you're still fighting. Four of Swords, taking the rest and relaxation, trying to get through this, putting an end to this by meditating and having the understanding and realizations of what you're fighting for. And I believe that you know what you're fighting for, because as soon as you have those memories of love, you know exactly what you want. The Empress. You want this man, this woman who's nurturing. You want them to come towards you. Well, but Chariot, yeah, you want them to come towards you, and you want the balance again. So here's balance again. You want to feel equal with this person. You want this person to treat you as the way they used to from the past. But all this mental conflict is showing you, it's really just mental conflict of the ideas of what was going on in the past, but you really want them to come back towards you. And you're really trying to get yourself balanced again. Yeah, you're definitely fighting for this. Clarify on the Empress. Yeah, you see them as your Empress. You know that they have the abilities to treat you as an Empress, or you see them as the Empress. But you just, like I said, in the past, you just don't know how it's just going to go. Yeah, challenging. 7 of Wands, putting up the challenge, still fighting. 2 of Pentacles, balance again. Weighing the pros and cons, trying to figure out what you're going to do. Having the communication. Opening up a dialogue. 2 of Cups, opening up a dialogue about love. I do believe this is love. 8 of Cups, making them understand you don't want them to walk away. You don't want them to walk away. You want to fix this. That's all you've been trying to do is fix this. Making them understand they are your imprints. They're trying to get away. They're fleeing. They're confused. And you're a little confused with the mental conflict. There's a lot of confusion going on over here, and that also causes imbalance. And it almost makes me feel like you're both a little confused on what to do. You're like having this communication together, talking about the love relationship that you have together, or this, whoever you're talking to, making them understand that you don't want them to flee. You do not want them to go. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, you want to work on this. You're focused on working on this relationship. Wow. The Moon card, okay. Getting into your intuition, trying to figure out the things to say, getting deep within yourself. I think that the conversation itself is very moony. I think it's both of you talking together, really getting deep within your emotions, intuitively really having a conversation, trying to work on this. And 9 of Cups, trying to achieve and fix this relationship. Trying to get to that 9 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, trying to have the realizations of what went wrong is really what I'm feeling. I feel like you're really now having that conversation that you really needed to have. It almost feels like you didn't really have that conversation over here. There's no conversation over here. It's almost like I'm trying to hold on to you. I'm keeping the faith that you'll come back to me. I'm fighting for what I want. It is very overwhelming. You might have some communication over here with the 8 of Wands. I did say that before. You could be having that communication of letting them know that you're determined to fix this and to get your Ace of, Cups together. But it doesn't feel like there was any real deep down conversation until the near future, where you finally get together with the Page of Swords and the 2 of Cups together to really get deep down, especially with the Moon over here. This is a deep down conversation. I mean, if you look at it like this, it's like we're getting deep down into the midst of everything. It's going to become super emotional. You're going to have all these things happening, really digging deep. It could even be very secretive, getting into each other's deep, dark secrets. Who knows, right? Skeletons in the closet. Maybe that's the kind of conversation you guys need to fix this and work this out. But yeah, it looks like you're really working hard over here, trying to keep this achievements and trying to keep this relationship alive. Let's see what the angels have to say. Clarify. Maybe they were avoiding you at sometimes, and that's where the 10 of Wands is coming in. It's like you're trying to talk to them and they're avoiding you about the situation. The situation will improve, the angels say. There's something better. This situation will improve, and there is something better going to, go on. So, you just have to, it says, look for a sign. Feels like it's almost like look for a sign for the time that's right, for when you need to speak to this person about this in the near future, then you'll know, right? You'll know. You'll know when it's time to open up that dialogue. Because it really does feel like that's exactly what it is, a dialogue. It's going to be this 2 and 2. It's what you wanted over here, I really feel, and it's like finally the time to really get deep inside of each other's emotions and really, and mind, intuitively, really understanding each other and really getting down to the processes of the nitty-gritty over here. Let's see what the angels say over here with the romance angel deck. Clarifying the relationship itself. It says that there's a little codependency in the relationship. I'm getting wedding. I actually am getting the word, though, when I picked up the wedding card, marriage. You guys are already married. For a lot of you, you're already married. We're already married. Okay. And then we're going to see how this person feels about you. Reconciliation. They do want to have a reconciliation. For the majority there of most of you, of course, how this resonates. They do want the reconciliation, and this is healing family issues. Like I said, a lot of you are already married. And if you're not married, it's almost like you've been together so long, you know, you might as well be married, right? One of those scenarios. Okay, so, and pay attention to the red flags. How funny, because it says look for the sign. So pay attention to the red flags. And really what I'm saying here is I just feel like it's when they're ready to come and reconcile with you and actually get down into this conversation, that's where the signs are coming. You will know when that comes in the near future that they're ready to open up. They're ready to literally work on this with you. They're having the realizations, okay, that something needs to be done. Something needs to be said, right? Because they still have chemistry for you, and there's still chemistry within this relationship. Okay, so, and whatever happened, what is good advice for Capricorn, please? Just good advice for Capricorn. What are the advice? The advice from the angels is make the effort. Ooh, oh, that one's. And forgiving is learning. Wow, okay. So there's going to be this time, and I think that that's when it's going to come. I really do feel that when they're ready for the healing and for the forgiveness and for the understanding, that's when these red flags are going to come out. That's when the sign's going to come out, and they're really going to start moving towards you. So then you guys can move together. And then this dialogue is going to come out. And yes, I don't hear the word, I never hear the word communication. I keep hearing dialogue. And when it's like dialogue, it just feels like it's so deep that it's like really getting into each other's emotions. A very deep, deep thing. And then this understanding is going to come out. And then the forgiving and the learning and the healing. Okay? Okay. And that was a reading for you, Capricorn. And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.